Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So you have seen the title of the video, right? Don't be misled by the background. We are homeless. We don't have any accommodation. We don't have a rental accommodation in Uyo. Wow. Let me give you the backstory. Let me give you the backstory of what happened to us. We have just been through a bit of an ordeal and let me tell you how we became homeless. So basically at the beginning of the trip when I was doing the preparation, we rented an Airbnb accommodation in Uyo. And basically we did that for the whole duration of our stay in Uyo, so that's like 2 months, right? So we did that through Airbnb. For those of you that don't know what Airbnb is, it's very similar to Bolt and Uber, but for rental properties. So individuals put their rental property up for rent, and basically they have to follow Airbnb guidelines and standards and things like that. The money is paid directly to Airbnb, and when the customer gets the accommodation and finds it to be satisfactory, they release the money. So that's what we did. So when we got there, the house was exactly as it was pictured. However, there was a bit of a discrepancy in terms of some very important things. For example, we were promised 24-hour NEPA lights and Gen, the combo, included in the price. When we got there, the individuals tried to tell us that they'd only be producing or giving us 12 hours of light. So I then complained to Airbnb, and they gave us back the equivalent money for fuel, and we would be able to pay for another 12 hours a day from the money that Airbnb got us. So for a couple of weeks everything was fine. Then we started noticing the caretaker of the accommodation started messing up. Things were breaking, he wasn't fixing them. Basically, when we needed to have the generator on, he wasn't available. He was just downright dodgy. He was having all kinds of people coming in and out. There was like a Rottweiler on site, which he tried to hide from us. How do you hide a Rottweiler dog, right? I don't know. And then many times I asked him to move it. He said he would. He said he had. And then the next thing we'd see it in the compound. And it got to a head where I just thought, you know what? It's just messed up. It got to a head when one day, for reasons unknown to us, the gen didn't come on. There was no running water, and I don't even know where the gen is. But it got to a head, and it was just like, you know what, this is just not working. We were paying international prices for standards that were even lower than what was acceptable in Nigeria. Now, the house itself was really, really nice. It was a very, very nice house. I think some of you saw part of the house in previous video, and the house itself was very nice, but unfortunately, because of how things are in Nigeria, you need someone like a caretaker to be able to run affairs, like make sure that the gen is on, make sure that the fuel is there, make sure that water has been pumped from the borehole, all that level of assistance. And he just wasn't providing it. There's a bit more behind that, but it has been said that people say that this individual, the caretaker, is a Yahoo boy. I don't have any idea. So yeah, I have no idea whether that's true, whether that's not true. Yeah, and another thing that really irritated me was just the continual dripping in of your ear of sob stories. Somebody's not paid me this, someone's not paid me that, blah, blah, blah. I never parted it with any money, and it may have been his aim to try and get money out of me. I'm not that wet behind the ears. I know that trick. I'm not going to part with my money. But remember, this space was a space that I rented for me and my children, and I don't want to have all that whole level of negativity associated with it. So we decided to pack out. We contacted Airbnb, and they, out of courtesy, put us up 3 nights in the Abom Icon Hotel, and we're staying in an executive suite. It's a 2-level accommodation. It's wonderful, and we're really grateful for that, and they've refunded back all the money. Now, one of my biggest things at the beginning was the fact that I didn't actually want to do a direct rental in Nigeria, because I feared that if something goes wrong, you got to just suck it. There's nothing you can do. So I stuck my neck out a little bit. I paid much more than it would cost to rent somewhere in Nigeria, to have the safety and security in terms of my money, financial safety and security in terms of my money, renting an Airbnb, knowing full well, should something go wrong, they will step in. I'm not going to lose my money. The apartment, the house has to be exactly as it has been advertised. So that's the thing. So basically, we're in a situation where, yeah, right now, we don't have anywhere to live, but on the good side, we're staying at the Ibom Icon Hotel free of charge. And that's really, really nice. That's really nice. So as we speak, the children are in the pool, they're enjoying themselves. I've just been sitting in the sun, pressing my phone, enjoying myself. It's just beautiful surroundings. This is our go-to place. When the going gets tough in Nigeria, we run to the Ibom Icon. So yeah, let me show you some of the surroundings. So this is our new temporary abode. It's beautiful here. It really is plush. It's a Bomes. Actually, I'm not sure if it's a Bomes. It's Uyo's only 5-star hotel. You can see Valerie and Isaac there. It's their only 5-star hotel. Yeah, it's really nice here. The food is divine. The food is absolutely amazing, and most times we overeat. We overeat. The breakfast is wonderful. The dinners are lovely. We haven't actually had lunch here. It's really, really nice. So we are absolutely fortunate, you know. There was a moment, a split second on the day that there was no electricity at our previous place and no running water at our previous place. I thought to myself, oh my God, have I made the biggest mistake of my life? It was round about 5 p.m. And you know, it's like getting towards the time that it's going to get dark. You know, it's like, was it on a Sunday? I can't even remember. No, it wasn't on a Sunday. It was on a Saturday. It was on a Saturday. It was a weekend, and it was kind of like where I live is not where I was staying. It was on a car road by IBB Junction, but it was like a little crescent that was a bit difficult to find. Oh yeah, the other thing is I only had about 25% battery left. That's the main thing. I had 25% battery. So just imagine if it had gone on and my battery had died and the light didn't come back on and, you know, the water didn't come back on, we would have been royally screwed. And thankfully, Airbnb like bailed us out at the last minute. I mean, like literally, I would have just locked up the house and just like jumped in a car with my kids. I wouldn't have just like stayed there. But you know, you shouldn't have to do that just because a caretaker decides that he doesn't want to do his job. And I think the real thing is that he expected lots of kickbacks. Basically, I booked the accommodation. Well, that accommodation that I booked wasn't the actual one that I booked in the first place. The one that I booked in the first place was in Shelter Afrique. And then shortly after that, some months later, I got a message saying for some reason that one wasn't available. I since found out that one was not available because the person that posted it, the host or the property manager, actually did not have permission to use that rental property as an Airbnb property. And so Airbnb made him take that posting down. So because he'd already like confirmed with me, he found another property that he manages to put me in. Now, that was his level of dishonesty there. He didn't actually tell me the truth, but the owner of the property is fine. I've spoken to him at length. He's based in the States. He can't really do much in the States. It's the person on ground, the caretaker, that basically has his finger on the pulse. And it seems like what they've been doing all this while is basically people have been coming for short stays, a couple of days here and there, basically telling them lies about they have to fill up the gen and do this and pay for this and pay for that. And you know, when someone is on a short trip, they don't have time to get into it with people, so they just do it. And that's how they've been getting all these kickbacks and tips and this and that and the other, and trying to encourage you to use particular shops of their friends. Now, they thought that they would have a big fat meal ticket with me, staying there for 2 months, knowing fully that I'm from abroad. What they didn't expect is that I'm actually from Akwa Ibom, as in my family's here, this is where I'm from. And they didn't understand the fact that this is not my first time in Nigeria. I have an extremely thick skin. It's very difficult to make me part with my money. So I think that started to frustrate them. What is even more funny is this particular guy, one of him has appeared, well, actually there's two of them. There's one that's officially working as the caretaker. He's actually appeared in my videos. He's actually appeared in one of my videos. I'm going to insert a clip. He's appeared in one of my videos, so you're going to get a good look at his face. A good look at his face. He's a small-time crook. Like, I never at any point felt like really intimidated, but I think that someone else could have done, particularly as people coming in and out of the compound. I actually had to, towards the end, say no. No one's coming to this compound. You out. This is my compound. I rent the space. You're living in the boys' quarters. You're meant to be there to attend to my needs. If you're not bothering to attend to my needs, vamos. Yeah, I had to put my foot down a few times, and I think that that's just not what he expected. He was quite surprised by that I actually stuck up for myself. You know, the children didn't get really affected by this. It was just irritating, really. But you know, I see the bright side of it. I've been able to have these 3 days in the bomb icon in a suite, and it's like the suite that I'm staying in is worth like, I don't know, I think it's something like 130,000 naira per night. Yeah, it's really expensive. At the end of the video, I'll give you a mini tour. And, you know, just being in this serene environment, you know, it's very peaceful. It's like a campus, you know, you're just on site, you know, you're just on site and nobody can bother you. And yeah, it's just absolutely really, really nice. So that's been a blessing. And then, you know, our next accommodation, you know, it kind of like revives the trip. You know, when you change your location, a change is as good as the rest. So it kind of revives the trip. So it gives you that kick again. You know, when you're staying in one place for too long, you can kind of just it can just be like home. You lose the zest to go out and about and do things and explore. So I'm actually quite excited about our new accommodation. I don't have my hopes like super high. We might just even do a long time stay at a hotel. We'll see. Have to figure it out, but it's going to be figured out. So yeah, I'm sure the title of the video was very alarming for those of you that actually know me. It's like, it's really a hard thing while I'm out here, because some of my friends, people that actually know me, friends and family, are actually using these YouTube videos to keep abreast of what I'm actually doing here in Nigeria. So when they're seeing thumbnails that are kind of like inspiring people to click, because they're some of them are clickbait, some of them are just, yeah, some of them somehow they're kind of like getting panicked. But yeah, the truth of the matter is we are homeless. We had a home, we had to pack our bags, and we had to leave. So this is what I talked about, you know, in my video when I first talked about coming to Nigeria. I wanted to experience the good, the bad, and the ugly. And, you know, things don't always go to plan. There was no harm done, really very little inconvenience. And any inconvenience that there has, doors have just opened, you know. So the way I always see it is that my enemies keep on sending your arrows, because your arrows, when they hit me, they turn into blessings, right? Keep on sending your arrows. Keep on making me blessed, you know? In fact, send me an arrow before we check out of this hotel. Send me one of your arrows such that I end up spending the next 1 month of my trip cooped up in an executive suite of the Ibom Icon Hotel. If you send me the arrow, my enemy, I'll bless you. Guys, so that is the end of the video. For those of you that are not interested in seeing what our suite looks like, that's bye-bye from me. For those of you that want to see what it looks like, hang on a sec and I will go upstairs and show you what it looks like. So I'm outside the suite now, and the first thing to note is these chairs. So these chairs are for the security bodyguards that sit outside the door every night. And every night I open the door and I have a security sat right outside my door. Yep. So we're in. The first thing that I noticed was like, oh my God, there's some stairs, but we'll get onto that. So as you walk through the door, you have like a workstation. You've got a bathroom here, right? You have a bathroom. And then we have a sitting room with dining table, and you've got sofa, you've got Valerie and Isaac. So yeah, you've got a like a living area with a widescreen TV, like coffee making station. Really nice decor, actually. They do have very nice kind of like artwork in this hotel. And we've got some kind of like sculpture thing. So then we have a balcony, which it's a private balcony. So this is the balcony here. So I usually sit outside here at night just to chill. And this is the view from here. And it's always very quiet apart from the buzz of the generator, but you don't always hear it, but you definitely don't hear it inside. So now, oh yeah, and there's a really lovely painting. So that is just the downstairs. So this is the downstairs living area of my hotel suite. I love this painting. Now this is the cool bits up the stairs, right? This is just like, this is stairs, guys. I'm actually walking upstairs in my executive suite. So we haven't unpacked. So again, we have another widescreen TV and kind of like a living room area. And that then goes straight onto the bedroom area. So no, we didn't have housekeeping come in. I don't like housekeeping coming in while I'm staying somewhere. So that's my shoddy attempt at making the bed, or just a very quick attempt at making the bed. So yeah, we've got a bathroom area, a bedroom area, and then this is kind of like the wash hand basin area, double, the wardrobe equipped with all of the mod cons, ironing board and iron. And we have a bathroom here. So that's the suite, and I think it's really nice. And I really like the separation between the living kind of area, like as in the sleeping area, and the actual chilling area, because actually it gives me a chance to have a break away from the children. Yeah, it does. So I'm really, really fortunate about that. So I love these sofas, right? This one, I think on the first night I fell asleep on this, right? I am about 5'7", that's 175, 180 centimeters, and long this sofa is that my feet can't even touch the end. And it is this beautiful soft leather, really soft leather. Excuse my feet, I haven't had a pedicure in a while, but yeah, it's just, yeah. We're homeless, but we're not down and out. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, all of those good things. You may note that we have hit 1,000 subscribers. I think at the time of recording, we were at 1,010 subscribers. Thank you, everybody, for continuing to subscribe to this channel. We appreciate it, and we're actually going to dedicate one video to you guys. It's going to be probably sometime next week, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you, thumbs up, bye.